pleasant day to all the viewers.
On this day, we will talk about cell growth and division. A pleasant day to you, Caitlin and Stephen.
Same to you, Kenneth.
In our group, we divided our podcast into two parts. But for this podcast, we will talk about the cell growth and division.
I and my friend Kenneth will be the one who will teach you the cell division.
Before I will start the podcast, I will present the objective of this lesson.
First, after the lesson, 90% of the students will be able to identify what are the cell division and the three ways of how the cell divide.
Second, after the lesson, 75% of the students will be able to discuss the cell cycle.
Third, after the lesson, 90% of the students will be able to draw the cell cycle.
Shall we start? First, let us define what is cell division. But before that, I have a question. Where do cells come from? Every second of the most important events in life is going in our body. Cells are dividing. When cells divide, they make new cells. A single cell divides to make two cells, and these two cells then divide to make four cells, and so on. We call this process cell division and cell reproduction because new cells are formed when new old cells divide. The ability of cells to divide is unique for living organism. Now, let us define what is cell division and how the cell divides. Cell division is the process by which a parent cell divides into two or more daughter cells. Cell division usually occurs as a part of a large cell cycle. In eukaryotes, there are two distinct types of cell division. A vegetative division, whereby each daughter cell is genetically identical to the parent cell or mitosis, and a reproductive cell division, whereby the number of chromosomes in the daughter cells is reduced by half to produce haploid gametes or meiosis. Meiosis results in a four haploid daughter cells by undergoing one round of DNA replication followed by two divisions. Depending on the type of cell, there are two ways the cell eukaryotes divide the mitosis and meiosis. Each of these methods of cell division has a special characteristics. One of the key differences in mitosis is a single cell divides into two cells that are replicates of each other and have the same number of chromosomes. In meiosis, a cell divides into two cells that have half the number of chromosomes. Reducing the number of chromosomes by half is important for sexual reproduction and provides for genetic diversity.
I wonder why the cells divides. How many cells are in our body? Well, cells divide for many reasons. For example, when your skin your knee, cells divide to replace old, dead, or damaged cells. Cells also divide so living things can grow. When organisms grow, it isn't because cells are getting larger. You and I began as a single cell, or what you call an egg. By the time you are an adult, you will have trillions of cells. That number depends on the size of the person, but biologists put that number around 37 trillion cells. Yes, that is trillion with a T. As I said earlier, that cells division usually occurs as part of a larger cell cycle. Cell cycle is the event where cells go through as they grow and divide. First is the interphase or alongous phase, G1 phase or the first gap phase. During this phase, cells that are intended for mitosis grow and carry out various metabolic activities. S phase or the synthesis phase. During this phase, the cell duplicates its DNA. G2's phase or the second gap phase. During this phase, the cells continue to grow and generates protein necessary for mitosis and preparing for mitosis. The G1, S, and the G2 phase are collectively referred to as interphase.
Thank you for watching.
And I hope you have learned something in our podcast.
Stadler?
Yeah, what?
Is that it?
Yes, it's over. How'd you like it?
I don't know. I slept through the whole thing.
Well, you didn't miss much.